Hey guys, this is Ronmower, and it is now my 9th anniversary doing videos on YouTube. It is September, it is the first of the month, summer's pretty much over. Well, it is over, September. Here we are, 9 years later, of me doing videos on YouTube, almost a decade. So thank you very much for watching for the past 9 years. And for those of you who are new, thank you for subscribing to me recently. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so this past summer wasn't as great to me on YouTube as last summer was, because in 2015, when Magus did his whole speech about the YouTube gaming community kind of sucks, it really got people talking, and it really kind of revigorated, if that's a word, or rejuvenated my passion to do more videos more often. Now, I still have a passion for doing these videos on YouTube and the gaming community in particular, but the thing is, I kind of lost my drive. I mentioned this last year in the 8th anniversary video when I got my new computer, and yeah, it's been a year, so I've gotten used to editing and all that stuff since then. But the thing is, I have been still dealing with some BS technical difficulties here and there, and I know that happens, but the thing is, it's been real tough lately, and I'm kind of tired of dealing with it. And now, that don't mean I'm going to quit doing videos altogether. As I mentioned last year, from now on, I am going to just do videos as I go along. Don't announce anything, don't make any trailers, don't make any promises. So, my video production rate is going to be pretty unpredictable. I may still continue to be consistent, then again I may not. I have someone that follows me on Facebook named Michael, not Burnham, but someone else. He follows my Ronmower Facebook page, and there was a gap in my Mario All-Stars Lost Levels LP where I finally uploaded the next part, and he said, "Missed you, Ronnie." And that right there tells me that people are still interested in my stuff, to where when I'm gone for a while, people start to wonder what happened, or they miss my content. And earlier, I talked to Logan from Ultra Bombastic Game Room, or he has a different YouTube name now, and I forgot what it was. But he told me, hopefully your passion can be rejuvenated, because your videos is what helps me escape reality. I don't hear that too often, and that makes me feel good. That makes me want to continue to do these videos. And I've said this in past vlogs, I've always hoped that my videos is helping somebody out there, entertaining somebody out there, helping them through a tough time. I've told this story before about Magus, how his videos got me through a tough time. And so that's one of the reasons why I still do it. It's fun to do, but I also want to be able to somehow affect somebody out there. But with all the technical BS I've been dealing with lately, me losing the internet temporarily, YouTube not processing videos correctly, and all this stuff, I'm at the point now where I'm just, I'm not going to try to rush to get certain videos out there, and I don't want to kind of bend over backwards anymore to do those things. I don't get paid to do this, it's just for fun. Now, with that being said, this past summer wasn't as rough as some people think it was on me, but I did lose my job. And for those of you who heard the Horrible Job Experiences podcast on the ST2K channel, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who have not heard it, my job shut down this past summer, so I've been unemployed. But thank God and thank my friends and family, I've been able to stay afloat financially. And I did have a temporary job with some place that I was sent to from a temp agency. Long story short, I was promised a web designer position, and they did not give it to me. And what they did give me, I tried it out. It did not work out, so I ended up leaving. But that was 2 weeks of extra pay to help me out until I get a full-time job, which I'm about to start here in the next week or two. So yes, thank God for that. And so yeah, with that being said, financially I've been keeping my head above water. But I had to sacrifice internet, which is the least important bill for me to pay, and so I had to go about 2 months without internet. So it's kind of tough as far as luckily I didn't really have to have any major website projects to work on, but I could not upload videos when I wanted to Obviously, I could still work on videos because I still have my computer, but it was tough to upload videos when I wanted to, and I had to depend on other people's internet and when they were available to let me come over and upload. So I want to give a couple of shout outs here, and if I forget anybody, please forgive me. Some new friends I met since I think last year's update video / anniversary video. Chris Aubin, aka Biophoenix, he's been in some of my ST2K videos lately. He's a pretty cool guy. He does reviews on his channel. He's been around for a long time. He also reviewed Hong Kong 97. Check that one out. Jeremy McDougal of Savage Reviews. I haven't done a video with him in a while, but we did do a Royal Rumble for the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis review a while back. And we also talk about wrestling a lot, obviously. I was in his WrestleMania review because I was at WrestleMania this past year. That was one of the major highlights of my year, my first ever WrestleMania. So check out his channel, Pixie. And yeah, she does some cool vlogs, unboxings, and all that stuff. And she's pretty cool. So check her out. And I just mentioned Logan of I forgot the new channel's name, but I'll put it in the description box. He's been doing video game reviews and vlogs recently, and I think he's 14 years old. Yeah, pretty smart kid for his age. I mean, when I was his age, I was a stupid idiot, as Chris Jericho would say. So, but he's pretty smart for his age. Check out his content. He really enjoys doing this stuff, and he has a good video where he talks about the YouTube censorship as of late. And some of these people I've mentioned already, but I mean, or you already know of already, but I'm going to mention them anyway. Magus, of course. Magus, one of my inspirations on YouTube, you can say. Yeah, he still does stuff every once in a while. He's the one that advised me, just don't advertise or promise anything on YouTube. Just do things as you go along so that you don't have to pressure yourself to meet a deadline or whatever. So, yeah, Magus, I'm still part of his League of Ordinary Gamers Facebook group. That's pretty cool. Michael Robert Bahan, aka NerdGenious. I haven't actually talked to him in a while, except recently about wrestling. But I remember doing a few commentaries with him where we talked about Roddy Piper. Mainly talk about wrestling stuff, but he's also into gaming, and I think he still does some things on his channel. We did do podcasts on Dusty Rhodes, Roddy Piper. As far as video games, I think the only thing we did together on YouTube as far as video game related content goes, him and I think a friend of his, Sean J. Michelin, I might have butchered that name. They were in my LP of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on the ST2K channel last year, so that was pretty cool. One of the new friends I've met in the past year, so check him out. Downphoenix, another Phoenix that I know. Downphoenix, you know, I know Biophoenix and Downphoenix. I'm wondering if there's going to be a Up Phoenix or so I failed. I was trying to make a joke and I completely failed. This is why I usually don't do vlogs that often. Yeah, Downphoenix, check out his stuff. He's been around for years and years. Jman, some of you guys know Jman. That's been following me for a long time. He don't do videos that much anymore, but he still does commentaries on the S2K channel. Check him out. Check out the Wiiguys, 8-Bit Stereo, and Gaming Going Gone channel. He's been doing commentaries with me also. He's the one that's been helping me out a lot over the past summer, uploading videos for me on the SC2K channel. So check him out. Starsoldier still around. Oh yeah, baby. Check out his channel. Also, Ryan Airzont World Champ. I think that's the main channel he uses now. Jeff, his new channel, Games Times. Check that out. He no longer does strictly Sega America, but he will be doing some more content here pretty soon. So check that out. I want to say there's more people, but I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. But yeah, so for those of you that maybe had not mentioned, forgive me. but thank you for being a long-time follower or even a short-time follower of my channel. Yeah, so I mean, it's been almost 10 years. So next year's anniversary video, don't expect anything to be super special. It's probably going to be the same thing that this video is, just me sitting down talking on the microphone while you're watching gameplay footage of me fail. So all I gotta say is here's to another year, and next year will be 10 years. Wow, a decade of me doing this stuff on YouTube. And like I mentioned in my humble YouTube beginnings video, even if I did stop doing videos right now, I would be happy, because it's been a great run and I met great friends and had a great time. Did a lot of cool video game reviews and let's plays. And yeah, so on both channels it's been fun. Yeah, so all I gotta say is, just like Sting, the wrestler, what he would say is, the only thing sure about me is that nothing's for sure. So, not promising anything. I'm not promising no 2017 is going to be an epic year. The only thing I want to say is this. I shared this with Jman and Wiiguys, I believe, in a Skype call a while back. I'm not going to promise anything because I don't know for sure if I'm going to do this or that next. And that's funny. Speaking of Sting, he had that Sting, the old school WCW entrance song he's a man called Sting. One of the lyrics is, he does this, he does that. So it's funny I just mentioned that. But anyway, yeah, I will be doing this and that, hopefully. I do have a lot of ideas in my head planned. I have a lot of content that I want to work on. I have a lot of ideas. They're on an unofficial bullet point list. It's in my head. I don't like to announce it, not even to my closest friends. I don't like to announce anything really. I may announce something once every blue moon to certain people at a certain time. It depends on who asks me and what they ask me. Like one time Logan did ask me, well, hey, do you have any content you're working on? And I think all I told him was, I am working on something. A long time no play will be coming out, and that happened to be Mega Man 2 for Game Boy. The latest video I did, Captain Planet, that was some technical difficulty BS I had to deal with. For some reason, YouTube would not process the video. It was ridiculous. So it might be something on YouTube's part, most likely. It's possible it could be something on this VideoPad video editor that I've been using since last August when I got my new computer. And it looks like I'm going to have get used to another video editing software because it's being a pain lately. It's been freezing. It's been crashing. So this is one of the reasons why I don't promise anything. Stuff gets in the way and I'm tired of dealing with it. So I'm going to do it when I feel like it. And so just stay tuned, and you guys know me though. Once I do officially start something and it's out there live, uploaded in public, well then I'm going to finish it, because I went back to finish my old LPs that I did not finish years ago, the last one being the Lost Levels. So once I officially start something and it's already up there live for people to watch, I do intend to finish it. That's where I will actually grind and work very hard on, because I want to get that stuff done, because I already have it started. But stuff that I have planned but I have not announced to anybody or uploaded, that could still be up in the air. So nothing's for sure with me. The only thing I'm going to say is I do want to do a lot of things. I have a lot of ideas for different video games, whether it be a let's play, a review, a low budget review, a long time no play, whatever. But I'm not going to officially announce anything because I can't do that, or I could, but I don't want to be able to do that and then not follow through. All I can say is thank you very much for a great 9 years. I'm glad that I do entertain some people out there and that my content does help people escape reality. That is what really motivates me to keep on going through the BS technical difficulties and all that stuff. And so yeah, I guess the only thing I have to say is this past year, it's still been pretty good as far as video game reviews on YouTube, but the summer of 2015 was very epic. I mean, that was great stuff. I was pumping out videos almost every day with Kung Fu for the NES, and what else did I do? Dragon's Lair. That was funny, but there was a pain to do, but it was great. Other stuff, I mean, great basketball, the Ninja for Master System, Shinobi for Master System. That's when I started doing no death challenges, where I failed most of them, but it was still fun to attempt. Yeah, so that is it. That's all I got to say. And man, 9 years. Will the 10th year be ECW? We'll see. Thank you very much for watching. And that's it. I am out of here. I'm Ronmower. God bless and take care.